Hey, you got Jamie from FitFix here. I'm mostly doing this video for my own sake, just because I don't have to do these rollers very often. But I came across them again. Some bearings need to be done in a treadmill roller. It's a Precor brand, specifically commercial model. Model number doesn't really matter at this point. If you recognize the rollers, you'll recognize the rollers, right? So, but yeah, so what I was having difficulty with is most treadmill rollers will have like an external snap ring that you can take off the shaft, and then you just pound the bearings out of it, both sides, right? Yeah, some get a little more technical, whatever. But yeah, in the case of these Precors here, I couldn't remember if these sleeves were screwed on or if they were pounded on. And I thought I remember when I first got one of these that I figured it had to be screwed on, and I remember fighting so hard with it, trying to get it unscrewed, and it just wouldn't unscrew. So I ended up pounding it off, which was what was needed. It's just pressure fitted on there. So this is going to get a little bit loud here, but I'll show you what I've been doing here. Front roller and back roller are the same, so just because it's got a pulley on one side doesn't matter. These guys here, I've been using more of a square flathead hammer, so I'm not brazing this as much here. And these collars are super tough. I'm wailing on these things and just barely putting a dent in them, so don't worry about that. Anyways, this is going to get a little bit noisy, but here's the process. Hilarious. Just a little bit of vibration. Knock the phone over here. All right, take two. This is unedited. There we go. That comes right off. There's the shaft. There's the wave washers there. This side actually had two on. This one's got one. Every other one I've taken apart so far has only got one. And these are a split style, so they're broken on purpose. Okay, so we just put those away. Here's our shaft. The screw holes for attaching it back to the frame, they're the exact same on both sides. So this is not side specific to the pulley. Oh, yeah. And a counterweight popped out here. I had one come out of the one other roller there. You can see there's a counterweight there. So honestly, I don't know where this one came from. I'll have to get a light and see if I can find where the sticky part was. But the other one, they just use a two-way tape in here, but I was actually gluing them in. See, shoot, I don't know. I'll have to find out where that's coming from. Okay, and then to get the top one out, or the other side, I guess, kind of same thing here. We'll just put the shaft through the bearing hole there. Make sure it goes all the way on, so we're not pounding this on an angle. There we go. That. That's the first time that actually fell apart on me like that, but there you go. Bearings off. It's a 6306, and I only use SKF, by the way. And I noticed this too here, that they've been, I don't know, I can't remember the actual terminology for these. I think there's an actual name for it, but when the new bearing goes in, they're doing a little punch pinpoint on here just to kind of squeeze that bearing just a little bit tighter. So if there is any little bit of play inside here, that's just going to snug that up a little bit. Okay, and then this side still has the bearing in it here. So just open vise. Just using a round claw hammer for that. Done and done. There we go. $63.06. And again, I only use SKF when I'm replacing. I've had great success with these. This model is brand is a GMB. So I gotta say, I've never seen these before, other than maybe Precor. I don't know, I don't remember offhand, but I think they must be a pretty decent bearing, because like I said, I don't replace these bearings in the Precor rollers, the commercial ones, very often. So yeah, there's that. If you need any help on your fitness equipment, feel free to reach out. www.fitfix.ca, fitfix.ca, or you can email me, service@fitfix.ca. And yeah, man, hopefully that helped. I know it'll help me again. Thanks, Jamie.